Howdy. Welcome back to the top 10 albums of 1995. We continue our list with number 8, E1999 Eternal by Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, released on July 25th. Your top tracks are going to be East 1999, Crept and We Came, and The Crossroads. Took me way too long to give these guys a listen, but hey, we're here to rectify that today. Crazy, Lazy, Busy, Wish, and Flesh and Bone are Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. Mainly a quartet, as Flesh and Bone doesn't appear too much on this album. Bone Thugs provide a remarkable sound that you're not going to find anywhere else. Let's go ahead and talk about those sounds today. My name is TJ Stevens, and this is E1999 Eternal. Let's go ahead and start with our opener, the introduction. I gotta be honest with y'all, this is not a good start. It's not a bad start, especially on the first listen. I just never found myself bumping this track as much as I do others, and for it to be the opener upsets me, because I think they already had the perfect opener for this album, and that track would be our second song, East 1999. Most times when listening to this record, I started off with this track, probably because I'm more of a fan of fast rapping. The way Lazy Bone attacks this beat right off the rip is my fucking jam. Honestly, each member does a fantastic job on this song, as it's one of the few that includes all 5 members. This track, as well as many others, showcase life in Cleveland. I would say in 1995, but apparently this record is supposed to take place in 1999, which makes sense because of the street name, but like the distant future being 4 years into the future, just like, okay, y'all do you. Listen. It's still cool to have a future tense perspective on these things, but like, you're usually expecting 40 years, not 4 years. I digress. Whether it is 4 years or 40 years into the future, these lyrics are still relatable to this day. Now, whether that's a good thing or not, I'll let you decide, because talking about life in Cleveland, if I lived in Cleveland, I'd be pissed as hell. Just kidding. Not really. Also, fun fact, this song will run you about 4 minutes and 20 seconds, but the chorus does not happen until the last 45 seconds, which is just crazy to me. Just wanted to let y'all know. I want to go ahead and show some love to DJ Unique. The atmosphere is what I like the most about this project, and Unique plays a huge factor in that. Staying true to his name, his instrumentals give off this unique and eerie vibe that the rest of the group effortlessly glide off of. It's what makes this record as fun as it is. But with the fun comes a haunting element, and this next track proves my point. Crept and We Came provides that haunting atmosphere mixed with a real sneaky vibe. It makes you feel like you're on a high-stakes jewelry robbery or something. The bass has a personality all on its own on this record, but this track right here really highlights that. Fucking love the bass on here. This song is kind of a sequel to their first album, Creepin' on a Come Up, in which they described that the come up to being famous was successful. Considering that this record sold 307K in its first week, I'm kind of inclined to agree with them. The chorus is cool. Hell, this whole track is cool. Check it out. Let's go ahead and talk about The Crossroads. Easily one of their most well-known and heaviest songs in terms of emotion. This is where the harmony section of Bone Thugs-n-Harmony really shines. The hooks on this record deliver many highlights, but the biggest one has to be The Crossroads. There are a lot of versions of this song, and what really pains me is that the music video shows off this gorgeous acapella opening that is not present on the actual album. Performed by vocal group Trey, unfortunately, I could not find much on this group besides a song that they did with Crazy Bone called Take Your Time. Not to deviate too much, but that song is badass as well. If anybody has any information on this group, please inform me. Let's return to The Crossroads though. This track has to deal with death and how each member handles it. This track was remade because of the death of main producer for E1999, Eazy-E. Yes, one Eric Wright was responsible for a lot of this album and really the ascension of Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. It took me years to find out that, but it makes all the sense in the world. There's actually a voice recording that is tied into this album from Eazy-E, but you have to go digging for it. And honestly, that's just one of many secrets that this record has. Check out Clout Cancun's video on this album if you want to go more in depth about this record. Finally, we end things with our closer, Shots to the Double Glock. Good lord, does this song go hard. It starts off with some gang hummings. Stay with me now. It's like gang vocals, but they're humming. Anyways, it starts off with that, but then the piano is introduced as well as rapper Tony Tone. One of many features on this track. There's like 6 or something. It's fucking crazy. This song is a direct diss to rap duo The Dog Pound, who were signed to Death Row Records. And since Bone Thugs and Harmony were fucking with Eazy-E, he also inherited his beef with Death Row, and this track is basically a warning to them. I really don't know how much more of a warning you need when you have 10 dudes threatening to air your shit out, but yeah, this track is more than worthy as a closer. Beef aside, what I really love about this song is the instrumental. DJ Unique is back with his high whistle harmonies that complement the rapping exceptionally. Wish I can get my hands on that instrumental. Nevertheless, not a bad song, and even a better closer. So that was E1999 Eternal, a phenomenal selection of songs that age like the finest of wines. I promise that you can find at least one song that you will fall in love with. There are so many that I didn't even talk about. Down 71, Bill Collector, First of the motherfucking month. I mean, Bud Smokers Only, Mo Murder, even Me Killa is a fun time as short as it is. I'm telling you, man, this album is stacked. So you're just gonna have to take a listen to it. And when you do, you go ahead and let me know where E1999 Eternal would land on your list. Would you place it higher, lower, or take it off entirely? As always, y'all let me know down below, and stay tuned.